How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about Facebook and whether or not I think Facebook stock is a good buy. But first, let's look at how many stocks I currently own of Facebook. So I currently own 4 shares in this portfolio, and I think I own 2 in my other portfolio. I bought them, I think about the last purchase of Facebook was maybe about 3 months ago. And I consider the stock more of a stabilizer stock right now than I do a growth stock. And that's strictly because over the past 3 months, Facebook stock really has not moved at all. So this is kind of frustrating to see. It's not only Facebook that I'm having this trouble with, it's Microsoft, definitely. Microsoft has been lagging behind big time. Amazon, just recently, they haven't been moving, or the stock itself hasn't been moving. And Google, I believe maybe 3 months, maybe 3 weeks ago, Google was in the same category until they had better than expected earnings, which is what made Google to shoot up like it did right here. So since then, let's say November 4th, they've been around the high 1,700 mark. And right now we are actually 1,800. So Google was a good buy. I didn't know that, their revenue was going to be higher than expected. I bought Google knowing that Google will be the leader in AI. So looking even further out than Tesla, I believe that Google is going to definitely be part of the future. So I currently own 3 shares of that. But back on Facebook, I have a few reasons why I believe Facebook is going to be a winner in the future. First of all, the price that you see right now, Facebook, is without stock splits. So Facebook has not had a stock split at all. So if you were to compare Facebook with other companies, Apple has had 5, Microsoft has had 9, Amazon has had 3. So Facebook hasn't had any stock split. And in fact, I believe they IPO'd in the 200s. I don't know exactly what year, but I know that it wasn't like, Microsoft, which IPO'd, I think, in the maybe 1980s or 1990s. So Facebook has a lot of room for growth. And I believe they have a lot of room for growth because they're the leader in social media. So a lot of people don't know this, but Facebook owns Instagram. Of course, you don't see a Facebook logo on Instagram because it's not trying. Facebook, the people who are running Facebook, so Mark Zuckerberg and his crew, they don't want it to seem obvious that Facebook in itself, with the F as their logo, is part of Instagram. They want it to be its own thing to kind of prove that it's the next generation. So people are flocking more towards Instagram now. And in fact, it's actually moving towards more towards like TikTok and that style. So I believe that that's kind of where it's going to be maybe 5 years from now, those short videos, because our attention span as a country is getting shorter and shorter. I don't even remember the last time, I saw somebody reading a book, so it's pretty sad, but it's kind of where things are going. So I think that they're the leader in social media, and that's going to really drive the stock forward as they start to continue to innovate and put themselves or keep themselves on the map. Another thing is their Libra currency. So this is what really caught my attention. What Facebook is trying to do is make a currency for that's not tied to our current currency, right? So it doesn't matter where you live, Facebook will have their own currency, so that people in poorer countries are able to buy goods, transact goods without going through their country's currency. So this is great in countries like Venezuela, where there's hyperinflations. So I am actually running out of time. I'll continue this video later. Thank you for watching, and hope you like and subscribe.